relates to like you engaging in like online sex work, if you prefer that terminology.
The way I picture it is that I'm just making men happy. So I think God would be really happy that I'm making other men happy.
What about all the damages that pornography does?
Like what?
Well, there's a lot of damage, actually.
Yeah, can you name them?
I sure can, yeah. It contributes to porn addictions. I actually brought, I don't have my phone with me, but I brought some pretty specific statistics with me today from recent studies that they've been doing since 2024 about children, specifically adolescents, meaning under 16, right? 14, 16? Anyways.
So is it okay if I just interject? In the UK, physically impossible. There's laws in place. Kids cannot see me, not even on Instagram. Kids can't see me on Twitter.
How do you
against the law. It's against the law. There's a new law.
Yeah.
Brian, may I ask you something
you
regarding
point,
this?
since you got a point to prove?
Yeah, thank you. So my point is that there's a lot of studies that have come out about children consuming pornography, and where the majority of them get it from is actually social media. An overwhelming majority of them came across it accidentally, and that's just in children. If you look at pornography in general, it causes, porn addictions, anxiety, sleep deprivation, lack of social skills. There's a lot of studies showing the harm in not just making it, but also watching it as well. So I would heavily disagree that you're not harming anybody. I don't think your intention is to harm anybody, but the reality of it is that the consumption and overconsumption of pornography is incredibly harmful, not just to women, but to men as well.
You miss tattoos.
My name's Chloe.
Chloe, gotcha.
Thank you.
So you said something about porn addiction and stuff like that. I'm not familiar with no porn stats. I mean, I think that's pretty weird to keep up with in the first place, but you talking about people are obsessed with porn. I don't think nobody's sitting in front of their phone whining about a nut they just had. I think they'd be more relieved.
I'm well versed on stats with porn addiction because it just relates to what I do for a living. And in regards to being like, well, nobody nuts and thinks like, oh, that was so awful. It's called an addiction, right? Like usually when you're doing cocaine, for example, you're going to take that rip and you're going to be like, yeah, I feel great. But there's serious implications in your life because of it. So it's called an addiction. You're maybe not familiar with it, but porn addictions like destroy relationships. They destroy men. There are a ton of women that got stuck in relationships with men with porn addictions.
But I help them.
It's incredibly prevalent.
Can I say one thing about that?
I don't think the porn...
I will say I definitely agree that porn addiction is a huge problem. Of course it is, like any addiction. But I think that we should be careful about centering that problem around the women that do produce the content rather than the industries that make it possible.
Correct, because if so-called nobody watching porn, but everybody got a porn addiction. So how can both things be true? And I don't think it's porn that's the problem. It's the people that watch the porn that are the problem.
Yeah,
so don't make it about the porn, make it about the people.
Why can't it be both?
I just don't think it's reasonable to be like, yeah, I hate the heroin addict, but I'm going to excuse the person selling the heroin.
Do you think you have a tattoo addiction?
No, I don't.
You got lots of tattoos, babe.
I do.
Tattooing is an addiction also.
Yeah, if everything can be an
'Cause
addiction.
you like correlations with like self-harm addictions. I'm just unsure what your point is.
So do you have
What does that have to do with anything?
Do you have a tattoo addiction?
No.
Do you think?
No.
Because what's the difference between wanting to actually physically hurt yourself and just jacking off?
Are we deflecting right now?
I'm not. I have tattoos. I'm fine.
Because I'm just unsure what the correlation is there.
I just want to know where like the whole hatred towards one certain thing is.
I never said that I hated anything. I'm merely, you're sitting over here and saying, well, God loves me, which I'm sure he does,
He definitely
right?
does.
Because I'm not hurting anybody, and I'm merely telling you. I would love to have my phone because I have some pretty shocking
You should know it off the top of your head.
I'm actually just
You got to come
speaking.
prepared, baby.
Okay. Anyways, I'm challenging your belief and letting you know that statistics from all over the world, U.S., Australia, U.K., Canada, are showing otherwise. And because of the increase in the last 5 years with the popularity of Onlyfans, there's more and more studies coming out. So the knowledge is very new and very accurate, despite your belief.
Brain.
Chloe, you had something that you wanted to ask.
I like Chloe's insight.
When?
Like in the pre-show notes that you provided, you wanted to dive into something.
Yeah. Okay. So now that I have the opportunity, I wanted to bring it back to you about the porn and how it's not hurting anybody. Now that I have my phone and I have my direct...
Oh, you have your stats.
A nigga like me would know it off the top of my head. I'm just saying.
What were you saying,
Okay,
Chloe?
good for you. Anyways,
Thank you.
can you just fucking, Jesus Christ, where did you find this girl?
I was
We have some
thanking
boxing
you.
gloves if you guys
I was thanking her.
No.
handle it.
I don't get where the animosity is coming from. It's a conversation.
Do you want help with
Anyways.
the bottle? I used to be a bottle girl. I could do it.
I got it. I just.
You sure?
Yeah. The problem with these ones is longer buying these fucking Andre Brute or whatever the fuck because they don't pop. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Chloe. Go ahead, Chloe.
I wanted to take the opportunity to educate you on the harm of porn. I've seen your Instagram. It's all incredibly pornographic. So
No, it's not.
I brought, can I just speak? You're not, can you stop with the like witty, it's not, like I'm not the one. I'm just
Go
trying to
on.
be direct here. Thank you.
I think you're mean.
I think you are mean.
Jeez, girl.
I think we need to let Chloe talk. Everybody else has had their turn. I think Chloe needs to have her time.
Thank you so much,
Go on,
miss.
baby doll.
I appreciate you.
You don't even know her name? Damn.
What were you saying, Chloe?
Anyways, there's new studies that are coming out about children and adolescents that are consuming pornographic content, the type of content that you make on Onlyfans and on Instagram, because am I right to assume that you don't have the 16 and under blocker on your Instagram?
In the UK, it's against the law to not, so we actually do.
Right. So there was actually an investigation about that because a 2025 investigation actually into Instagram.
So the law came in like last month.
Can I
just
Let her
saying.
talk, darling.
No, I'm just
please?
educating her
Jesus
because she
Christ.
doesn't know
After
anything.
she's finished.
Yeah, so I have actual statistics. They recently studied both in UK, this applies for UK, USA, and Canada. A 2025 investigation into Instagram teen accounts found that the platform does recommend body shaming content and sexually explicit content under the age of 18, despite the claims that they don't. So that's actually a lie. It's a big controversy. So we know we can wipe that away, right? Are you listening? Are you tuning me out?
No, to be fair. Continue.
Okay. So are you going to have like a good faith? Because I
have faith.
You're sitting here being like, well, God loves me because I'm so good, and I'm trying to challenge your beliefs here, and you're tuned out. So I guess I should just start with the question: are you open to having your beliefs challenged, or are you going to sit there like cocky
Well,
and
that's
making
why I'm
half-witted
here.
comments?
That's why I'm here.
Okay, because your attitude right now, how you're engaging with me, is
Baby,
not
I
in
don't
good
have an
faith.
attitude. I don't have an attitude.
Okay. Well, you do.
I don't. This is just how I speak.
Okay. Anyways, thank you. So, in Australia, 75% of adolescents have encountered online porn. 39% were under the age of 13, and 40% said that the exposure was accidental, such as coming across OnlyFans models pages on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat is primarily where they access it. In Canada, over 1/3 of teens who have intentionally seek porn do so weekly through social media, accounts such as yourself.
But I don't show porn on my Instagram.
It's pornographic.
It's not.
You don't think so? You don't
No,
think that
you wanna pull it up?
You don't think that making videos in like lingerie with your boobs out and like doing
I don't have
seductive
videos
things?
in lingerie. I have videos in bikinis. I
Yeah.
like swimming.
Okay. So your account is pornographic.
It's
we
not.
can stop like dodging it. Porn
doesn't.
doesn't just mean like somebody is like fucking somebody else or touching themselves. Pornographic content is like under the guidelines of like nudity, explicit content.
But
like
I'm
you
not
would
nude, so it's not.
So in the United States, this study was released I think about 6 months.
Algorithm, the app, the local laws would be pertinent regarding
No,
the
actually.
They are.
app.
Nope. So in the United States, this study was released, I think about 6 months ago. 73% of U.S. teens say that they've seen porn online, not through a porn site. 54% of them saw it by the age of 13, and 58% said that they were exposed accidentally through Instagram. So I can keep going. I mean, I have
No,
a bunch.
I totally respect. I do respect your opinion.
So you have a pretty big following, and your goal is obviously to sell sex, and you're saying you're not hurting anybody, and I'm letting you know that verifiably you are, because this type of content is coming across children's pages. Studies are showing this. They're coming out with more. Just let me finish. They're coming out with more and more and more. And if you don't give a shit about how it affects guys, that's fine, but it affects girls as well.
I didn't say that.
Studies are showing that women, young girls who consume this type of content, they're consuming it unconsensually. It's just popping up on their page, and they're dealing with higher rates of depression, anxiety, self-shame. It is hurting people. So to sit back and be like, well, pornography isn't harmful. It is harmful. It's really harmful. So I'm not here to shame you. I'm not here to call you a whore. I'm just saying that what you need to understand is that what you're doing is directly affecting people, and Instagram has a huge part to play in it. And I just think you need to be aware of that, so you're not so like flaw-zi-da, it's not hurting anybody, it is. And women's content like yourself is being exposed to minors, and that's Instagram's fault, but you also contribute.
I would just like to say that like my content on Instagram is not porn. I'm like exactly how I am right now.
Can we get like a consensus on whether or not being half naked, shaking your boobs sexually is considered sexual content? Are we going to debate this? Let's be honest. Like, can you
Can I
just
say
be
something real
honest?
quick?
I think it's very sexy. Somebody's bitter.
Me?
Oh, I said
Oh, shit.
somebody. If you're gonna,
Like,
if you
better
gonna
not be
label
talking to
yourself as bitter, if the shoe fits, then wear it, Bookie.
Okay. No, I think
did
that
you
you're
just-
actually just like really rude, and you've come to this table with some sort of like stank attitude. You're really rude with
You
her.
think I'm rude?
Yeah,
Y'all think I'm
actually.
rude?
I don't think you're rude.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I'm not trying to
What
be
about
rude. I'm just trying to
what
have
you
a good
told me?
conversation.
No, I think you're very abrasive and disrespectful, and I'm the
I'm
wrong
not trying to
fucking
be
one.
disrespectful. I respect everybody's opinions. That's all part of
I
conversation.
hope so, because
You
I'm the
know
wrong
so.
one.
You know so. I think I got
Chloe,
the
are
right
you gonna
one.
let her call you Pookie and get away with it?
I didn't even hear that.
She called you Pookie.
I always say I
Also-
don't hear something when I don't want to address it or when I'm too scared to.
Look, if you think that I'm like intimidated by you or that anybody is
oh,
intimidated
no,
by,
I don't
actually
think
just let me
anybody
speak.
is.
Let
I
me
don't think
speak.
anybody's intimidated by
Are you
me.
gonna let me speak?
Let Chloe speak. Come
Okay.
on.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
go ahead.
Are you
You
gonna
got this.
speak, or
Go
what?
ahead, Chloe. You got this.
I just gotta like maintain my composure. 'cause
Yeah,
you're-
it's
you're
nothing
fucking-
personal,
You're
baby.
pissing me
Nothing
off.
personal.
No, I just
If
think
I'm
you're
pissing
really
you
rude.
off, then I'm controlling you because I'm controlling your emotions.
Anyways, I'm not intimidated by anybody. You're
I
not
didn't
gonna
say-
intimidate me.
I didn't say you
so
were,
relax. Pipe down. Relax.
I think you need to relax.
Right. Oh, jeez, it's getting hot in here.
Well, I just think what you're doing is like there's a word reactive. It's not abuse, but it's like reactive.
You're right.
There's a term
she
for
has
it.
been very
You're poking,
abusive
poking,
tonight.
poking.
I feel
and then
abused.
the moment that somebody reacts to
therapy.
you,
I'm not
Like-
trying to poke the bear. I'm just trying to have a conversation. Isn't that what podcasts are for?
Chloe,
I
thank
mean,
you
we're
for.
not going to
Yeah,
agree
can
on
you-
everything.
You have been, I feel abused.
You think so?
I'm a victim. We're going to move on.
wait,
to,
can I?
Yeah, oh,
can
yeah,
I get
yeah.
an
Go
answer
ahead,
on
yeah,
where? Please, I don't know why you're rolling your eyes. You said something. I have a right to just get some
I've
clarity
answered
on
you,
it.
baby.
Can you please stop calling me that? I like other people may not realize it's condescending, but like you and I are both women. We know that women
I
call
call
each other
everyone
that
babe.
to like.
It's just
Okay,
how you're
cupcake.
I like
Yeah.
that.
All right, sweetheart.
I'm going to
So-
call you a cupcake.
I'm just curious where what I said, how it came across that I think that men are superior.
It's just your demeanor.
How so?
It's literally just your demeanor.
Do I look like a man? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm kidding. You don't. You're actually very pretty.
Thank you. So what part of my demeanor has come across?
The way you
like, I
come
think-
across.
Can you
literally.
explain a little bit?
I do what you just did, bro.
No, bro. Saying it's just how you come across isn't giving
It
me any
is.
clarifying
You're giving
factors.
like I hate women. That's
Do you
what you're
think
getting.
so?
For sure.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I get that a lot because I choose to take
So if you get that a lot, then
yeah, I do because I take a male stance, and not a lot of people like that. However, the people that know me know that I'm actually like quite a girl's girl, and I'm both. So just
What?
because somebody may have like an understanding or bring a perspective of men doesn't mean that they're just like naturally against
no, I
women.
agree, but I think it's just how you
I
come
am
across
not a
as
girl's girl. I
person.
like real bitches
I
only.
love men and
Uh-huh.
I love women. I love both equally, but I still don't come across that way.
So what about my demeanor though has come across like I think men are
So
superior?
no, it's just your energy, man. You're just kind of soul sucking.
I'm
Not
soul
in a good,
sucking.
not in a good way.
Okay. I'm wondering if you can clarify on that a little bit.
Bro, I just did.
The only buddy
Okay.
sucking souls here is you, lady.
I
okay?
love
Yeah.
to suck souls.
She not sucking
Sorry.
my
I
soul.
don't know if that was inappropriate, but how you coming for my girl Chloe, bro? To the edge of the table, like scoot it. Yeah, that works too. 20 years, 60.
I guess it's relative, but I just aim to continue to look better and to be healthier. And with that being said, yeah.
Wait, what is going on?
What?
What?
You're giving Chloe the stink eye.
Oh, I'm just looking at her. That's all.
You're just.
She's trying to be intimidating, but she's not intimidating anybody.
I'm not
You've been
intimidating.
for like
I look at
10
everybody.
seconds.
I've been looking at everybody.
For 10 seconds, Chloe, she's just been dirt
Looking at them
staring.
titties.
at you.
Are you trying to what are you trying to fight me or like what?
Why would I try to fight you?
Well, I don't know, because where I'm from, when you stare at somebody intensively, it means you want to fight
Well,
them.
if you
So,
from
like,
the ghetto, that ain't me. I'm not from
around
the
here,
ghetto.
Michigan.
She's Canadian.
The Canadians get
In
down
Canada.
like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't look. You look the wrong way to Canadian.
Sorry, babe. I grew up
They
in the
will
suburbs.
take
I
a
will
moose.
press charges.
I'm just
Better
telling
Is
you
that
to
it?
stay in your lane.
Do you like
Christ.
women? Are you attracted to women?
I like beautiful women.
Okay, maybe Chloe. Maybe it's a compliment.
Not my type.